Well, for more on this, Michel Santos from our Portuguese service is with me in the studio. Good morning to you, Michel. Just give us a little bit of the detail here. What does this agreement try to implement?
Well, this agreement has 23 objectives in order to manage migration from the start until the end. And it tries to ensure basic rights to migrants and to protect them in all their journey, to avoid human trafficking, accidents that will occur in deaths, as we have seen in the Mediterranean. There is some issues regarding this plan, especially in the EU. Several countries don't agree on them, and I had the opportunity to interview the Portuguese foreign minister, and he clearly says what divides those who support this plan and those that really don't want.
And if we see this agreement going ahead without Italy, how much clout can it have, given how important Italy is in the migration story?
I think it won't have too much power, although this document is legally not binding. So it means that the states won't be forced to implement it, but morally and in a certain way, states will need to obey the law or the document.
And Michel, you said you had spoken with the Portuguese foreign minister.
Yes,
should we have a listen to what he had to say?
What
the pact says is a central political message, and the thing that divides us from the European countries that want to get out of the European migration policy is a very simple thing, but also very important, is that the only alternative to massive and irregular and disorderly migration is the creation of regular, legal and orderly flows of migration.
A única alternativa é a organização de fluxos de migração regular, legal e ordenado.
Well, that was Portugal's foreign minister talking to you there, Michel.
Yeah, that's the point, because in one side you have people that believe there's no alternative to migration, to this flows of migration that we are watching. On the other side, people believe that this can be managed on another way. And what I see, and it's a bit odd, is that this is an important pact, and we didn't see too much debate and information on this. And we have seen a huge division in the EU. And again, the EU is not united and dealing with something that is so important. And in the last years, we've seen a huge demographic pressure on the continent, and this is terrible. And on the other way, why the states don't want see this pact bad is that they see that obeying to this pact, they don't have the power to implement their own policies. It means that they will be obligated to enforce, and this pact gives or establishes rights for migrations. Once the migrants arrive to a country, the countries of destiny will need to ensure basic rights, including legal rights.
Yeah.
That means that maybe we will see more camps of migrations, of people waiting to get in and to have their own opportunity. And then there's another aspect that's very important, is that local populations might be afraid of becoming or feeling foreigners on their own countries.